All right. Um, if I'm going after a less popular niche, low to medium Ahrefs keyword ranking with a new URL in sight, and my competitors use no PMD or EMD and don't have many in title content rankings, do I have a better shot at jumping over the organic results quicker than if I used a company name URL?
Okay, so I guess he's saying that majority of the people ranking for the search term that he's trying to go after, which is low to medium Ahrefs keyword difficulty, um, are all branded domain names versus exact match or partial match
Yeah, yeah.
domain
So yeah,
names.
it sounds like he's
And
saying, yeah, they
that,
don't have keywords in their domains, right?
right, yeah, I think so. And then maybe not, even not in their title, which I would find hard to believe. So we'll imagine that it's just, no EMDs, no PMDs.
Well, he does.
So
Okay,
for
yeah.
those of you that don't know, exact match domain or partial match domain just means that, let's say you're a plumber in Louisville, Kentucky, and an exact match would be louisvillekentuckyplumber.com. Partial match would be um, billsplumbing.com, right? Because it's got plumbing, partial match. And then, brandable would just be louis.com. Louis is the name or whatever. So, yeah, in my opinion, you would have a competitive edge on going with partial match or exact match here. Now, on a personal level, I prefer to use partial match. I do that basically with any project that I start because I like the mix of brandable and partial match. And the reason is because from a client perspective, I think it just looks more trustworthy as well. And so I like to be able to swing a brand around or swing a partial match around, and kind of resonate with both of those things. Now, as far as gauging competitive nature of a SERP by looking at Ahrefs keyword difficulty, I would say that's a bad idea. It's a good preliminary approach to seeing if you want to look into going after those SERPs, but you'll want to dig in a little bit further, and we've got keyword research guides on how we do it to kind of really explore whether you are going to
Well,
have a competitive
it's kind of
edge.
cool because it looks like he actually has dug into it. He said, okay, well, they're all
Yeah.
using branded only, so I have an edge there, right? So it's low to medium
Mm-hmm.
difficulty, but I can get a little edge using, a PM. I would go with the PMD, like you said. But then you need to
Yeah.
utilize the PMD, right? Which means building lots of branded anchor text, which will include the keyword because it's a PMD, as well as URL anchors. Um, yeah, so it sounds like he's kind of like done a little more in-depth research, right? He knows they're not EMD, PMD. He says no in-title content rankings, so maybe their on page isn't optimized too well. I don't know, but that's what it sounds like to
Mm-hmm.
me. But if that's right, then yeah, those are two things that you've identified, which would completely change the dynamic. So let's say the competition said medium, but you were only really comfortable with low difficulty, right? And then you noticed, well, hey, I can use a PMD to kind of sneak in there, and also I can optimize my on page better than them. Then, that might, even though it was ranked medium and you really wanted low difficulty, then you might be able to, do something that you weren't otherwise able to do just because basically your SEO would be a little bit better, right? So that's the real the advantage of actually looking into things a little bit more deeply instead of just looking at what Ahrefs is telling you. I see.
Yeah, your brain's definitely in the right
Yeah,
place.
I feel like he's on a really
If you
good
need
path
a
here.
confidence boost, hmm I think if you need a confidence boost on what you're doing, we'll both give you the thumbs up on where your head's currently at. And like I said, I would still jump into a little further with the competition research or keyword research. But yeah, you're on the right path.
For sure. Sounds good. All right. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the description below for links to our blog for more info on this topic, along with a bunch of other cool stuff like case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you enjoyed the video. Thanks and happy ranking.